Jim Jordan, well, Scalise never even made it to the floor. Jim Jordan got voted on 3 times on the floor and lost votes every time.
Also, secret
Democrats,
ballot too.
yes. And then he lost the secret ballot in the in conference. I still do not understand why the Democrats have a caucus and Republicans have a conference. I'd love to know that. But what were your thoughts this week on all of the speaker shenanigans?
Um, First of all, there's a lot of kind of thoughts. But if you close your eyes and you listen closely, John, you can hear the caravan that's coming from Venezuela that Republicans are about to make up because they need a distraction really bad and really fast, and they're going to make up something very soon. Um, Here's what I'll say: um, I wanted Jim Jordan to win because I think he's so bad and he'll help us flip the house. But there's something satisfying in seeing an insurrectionist, someone as evil and as horrible as Jim Jordan, continue to be embarrassed and lose. Especially John, he went on record saying he didn't want this, that it was a horrible job. But then I think he got talked into it, and I think he wants it, even to the point where he's like, let's put a temporary pause on things. We'll make the bow tie guy temporary, and then I'll go back again in January, February, and get the speakership again. I think he really wants it now to have it on his resume. But there's something about McCarthy feeling so bad. There's something about Jim Jordan feeling so bad that actually like validates this deep kind of feeling inside of me. I don't know what they're planning. I really don't. I don't know if they're going to do this stopgap situation. Old speakers of the House, I think John Boehner, Paul Ryan are talking about just make the bow tie guy. By the way, I know his name. I'm just going to call him the bow tie guy. Make the bow tie guy speaker. Let's just move on. You have a year. You have to keep the House, and you'll figure it out later. Um, I don't think they'll fix this. I have no idea because they're so bad at it. I don't see a scenario where they just fix this. What is your best guess as to what ends up happening?
I have no idea. Um, what's funny is I do wonder. I do wonder. I don't you think that the longer this goes on, the greater the likelihood of the minimum number of Republicans needed to flip. Again, I think I said this last week. I don't think they flip tomorrow. I don't think they flip by Tuesday or Wednesday. But if we get into the last week of October and or the last partial week of October, it's not even a full week. The last partial week of October, and we still don't have a speaker. I wonder if some of those guys might not uh, consider jumping. As David Jolly said, um, realistically, you probably won't get Republicans to. Um, you probably have a better chance to get Republicans to switch parties than you do just to get for them to vote Democratic. But I don't know. The Republicans, they have to put forth someone who can get 217 votes, and I think that realistically, the only person who could have gotten 217 was Kevin McCarthy. But now there's so much bad blood within the Republican conference. I don't know if anyone can get 217. Now, you heard the story about how um, Gates got up to speak. McCarthy told him to shut up, and then Mike Boss from downstate Illinois lunged at him. They said they lunged at him. So does that mean someone caught him, or did he lunge at him and just lunge at air and get stopped by the invisible man? But and I also predicted to someone the other week that I do think at some point in time we are going to hear that in Republican conference hands were thrown. I do think that if we get to Tuesday or Wednesday where they can't find someone who's going to get to 217, I do think we will get to a situation where hands will be thrown.